I know it's been a while since I've posted a vlog, but today I wanted to show you around my apartment, my own little kingdom. I realized when the pandemic started how important it is to really care about your own personal space and feel, I don't know, feel like the boss and the queen of your own area, I guess. So I wanted to show you how I put together everything. This kind of reflects my personality, and I'll tell you how I did it. Okay, so I was really challenged by the idea of designing my own space kasi I've never done it before, number one. Number two, this apartment is actually not mine. I've been living here for over a year now, but it's a rental. So there are lots of things na hindi ka pwedeng gumawa ng mga permanent changes. Oh, no! So the first thing I did was I enlisted the help of Top Art Studios. Patrick and Kathleen from Top Art were such a big help kasi they measured the space and then digitally showed me what it's going to look like if I put this kind of furniture or if I pick this kind of paint color. So that was the biggest help to me as a first-timer that didn't know how to envision things unless I actually saw it in front of my face. One of the decisions that I made at the very top was that I wanted everything to be custom made because it's hard to find furniture if you're working with a very specific space lang. So down to the appliances, it was important to me to achieve a certain look. So this is a Dyson, well, it's a bladeless fan, but it's also an air purifier. So it cleans the air as it cools the place. Here's something that I got from Shopee. It's not obvious, it's just one like little line like that, but it's a lamp and it changes color. And it changes the kind of mood or vibe that you have in your place. So number one decision was having Danext Furniture do all of my furniture. Except for this big concrete table. It's a solid slab of concrete that was made by Crete, Manila. And this was the biggest project they've ever done. This is actually also theirs. These are the kinds of products that they really make. But it was important for me that I would have a big concrete table. As in, it's unmovable. It took 4 people to carry it into the apartment. Wow! The dining chairs are by Danext. They made it really, really matibay also because the frame of it is metal. And then the nice thing about having custom furniture is you get to choose what kind of fabric they put in. You get to choose the shape. So parang, I like the shape of these chairs. It reminds me kind of like a bone structure, if that makes sense. I wanted everything to be white, neutrals, gray. I put in some gray with these curtains and shears. These are by Rafi 10. If you remember my bedroom vlog, they're the same people that did the curtains and shears in my bedroom, and I was so happy by the quality because they brought it in first and then they only sewed the bottom once it got in. So the length of it is exactly what I wanted. And ayun nga, parang the shears give you a little more privacy during the day, pero maaliwalas pa rin. Here's a mini buffet table, also made by Danext Furniture. We opted for this like dark laminate, and then all of the parang wooden elements in the house are kind of ash colored. So it's not like a red kind of wood, it's very like grayish. And I put na lang, because ayoko nang butasan yung wall, pinatungan ko na lang siya ng isang photo that was gifted to me by my friend. He went on a road trip and had this printed for me. I love when friends do thoughtful things like that. Like it's an actual memory of his, so I found that so nice. I really like filling my apartment with like full-length mirrors because limited lang yung space, and I think it makes the place look a little bigger when you see some reflections. And I really like the look of this simple mirror. I found it lang on Instagram. The store's name is Merci. And they delivered it within a week. Now, this is the living room area naman. This TV console was made by Danex Furniture. And I wanted to add something, you know, just a little more luxe. And I think a good way to do that with any room is to add some kind of natural stone. So this is marble. I ordered it from Majesty and then they delivered it separately because marble pala is so hard to handle. You really need experts to be the ones to put it in and install it. Nice flat screen from Samsung. It's a smart TV, which I've never had before. Can you believe? So first time ko magka-smart TV, so I was like happy about that. And here's a gift that I got myself one birthday ago. They're speakers from Bose, and I know you think maybe it's not enough kasi parang yan lang yung speaker mo sa buong place. But no, sumasabog yung sound na yan. Grabe yan. I have to protect my neighbors from this speaker. So I'm a very happy Bose customer. Oh, and I bought that with my Lyka gems, which makes it so much more fun. Over here naman, ito yung pinaka-specific yung instructions ko. Originally, when I thought of the shape of the couch, wala pa yung mga pillows or anything, parang I felt like ang ganda niya tignan pag ganyan, minimal look. But just as an option, Danex gave me these pillows just in case I wanted to fall asleep on the couch. I can just tell you, hindi ko na mabilang kung ilang beses ako nakatulog dito sa couch na to. Minsan I never even make it to the bedroom. So that's how you know you have an excellent couch. I picked a stain-resistant fabric and it just makes life so much easier for me. I eat here a lot. So whenever I accidentally pour something, all I have to do is like pour a little soda water on it and then I vacuum and it's gone. What? Tapos yung height pa neto is perfect for... Di ko na nga nagagamit yung pillows na to eh kasi once na I rest my head on this, wala na. Patay na ako. Here's something that I did not have custom made. This carpet from Abstracts. They're a great place to find carpets and rugs na iba't ibang shapes, iba't ibang colors. So they'll always have something that will go with your theme. And again, since it's ready-made, you just go to their website, you order it, and then yun na siya, mabilis yung delivery niya. I'm so in love with this coffee table. Like, I first saw it on Instagram. And I thought it was so interesting kasi it's real wood, but they dyed it black. So I was like, oh, that's gonna go with my apartment perfectly. And they kept the natural shape of the trunk. This one naman is from Akasa Furniture. And if you remember, Akasa is also the group that did my bedroom. And so I was looking at their stuff. They have so many nice statement pieces. So if you're like boring like me and want everything in, you know, one kind of shade lang, very simple, they have nice little statement things that you can put in your house. Instead of side tables on each side of the couch, I opted na lang for these shelves kasi I felt like it was a more, ayun nga, minimalist look talaga kasi open lang siya, you can just see the lines. And the two shelves are, I'm gonna call it a donation from Bianca King. So when she moved out of her house, I went there and went, oh, can I have this? Can I have that? What? Can I have that one? Because I'm moving. This is one of the things that I got from her. Also, these mga glass things at the bottom na, as you can see, may mga tunaw pa siya na candle from the time nung ginagamit pa siya ni Bianca. And now it's mine. Oh, no. This part of the house, this is the first part that you're going to walk into. I found it super challenging to figure out what to do with it. Kasi may random corner siya dito na biglang lumiit, so it can't be part of the living room. Anong gagawin ko sa kanya? Naisip ko din baka lagyan ko na lang ng bench na dito ako magsusuot ng shoes or whatever. But because I like to entertain, I thought, why not make it a spot that I can actually use? Kasi I only have space for such a small dining table, diba? So if ever, may additional chairs dito. And once again, I had it fully enclosed in marble because, yun nga, nakasosyal. I think that marble just really gives you a more luxe feel. It's so beautiful and reflective, and in fact, for this particular piece, Majesty Marble allowed me to choose what exact slab I wanted. So they gave me different options for white marble, and I was like, there, that exact stone. Kasi nakita ko yung the natural veins in the marble, and nagandahan ako sa kanya. So that's the one that they cut up, and then they made it look like, you know, one continuous piece. And then to match it, Danext made these bar stools. Since ako na din yung pumili ng fabric para dun sa mga dining chairs ko, sabi ko just to pull everything together, make it na lang the same fabric para it matches everything. This globe is also from Bianca King. Another donation. So this back counter, it just has a coffee machine on it. And this is not custom made. This actually came from a store called Empty Space Furniture. I just found it on Instagram, and then they have a store in Makati where I dropped by. It's the first furniture that entered this house kasi nga it was ready to go, and I thought it was simple and nice and kind of just everything I wanted, like plain black and good amount of storage inside. And up here, a shelf that was suggested by Top Arc Studios kasi sabi nila kung gagawin mo tong bar, parang napaka-empty naman na wala ka talagang ilalagay behind. So they said, maybe you want to put an accent shelf, and again, we picked the same color of wood na parang medyo ashy. And then once again, more black metal. And then just beer bottles from my sister's beer brand before, Pedro. It reminds me of a time in my life when I used to be cool and own a brewery. Lastly, just to be consistent with the cement on the other side of the room, dun sa dining, I had a cement drop light put in. It's called a pendant light. So it's a nice little way to just like put an accent into your home. Parang it helps with the ambiance. I feel like this is a formal vibe of stone, and this is a super casual vibe of stone, diba? Just to have cement. Parang naubusan ako ng hangin. Cement? Yeah, just to have cement like that. That light I got from Home Cartel, where I pretty much got every single light for my entire unit. Even the lamps in the bedroom. Kasi all of the lights that they have in Home Cartel, parang they add interest. Like the chandelier that's hanging above the dining table, it's the only golden thing that you're going to see in this whole living space. All of the lights that I had put in here are, alam niyo yung warm white, yung medyo nag-yellow siya. I think it kind of brings it a cozier vibe at night. And I'll show you that right now. So there you have it, guys. Those are my rent-friendly or renter-friendly pieces that I got for my apartment. And if you guys want a few more extra tips, if you're going for kind of the same vibe, gusto nyo yung parang simple lang yung dating, malinis lang, I have 3 more tips for you guys. Number 1, when you're picking your furniture, to have yung mga cabinets na the doors are opaque because you can hide your stuff inside and it doesn't mess with like the vibe of your whole apartment. Number 2, lahat ng mga kable and wires ng mga appliances nyo, if you can find a way to hide those, I like to either clip it to the back of the actual appliance or kahit tinitape ko lang to the back of the appliance because it makes a really big difference when you can see all of the visible wires and everything. And another thing, I think it's pretty obvious by the way I did my place, stick to a color scheme, strictly. Like, if you can stick to 3 or 4 colors na yun lang yung trip nyo for your space, then it helps everything just kind of come together with more ease and hindi ka nahihirapan to put everything together even if you're not a professional interior designer. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless!